Ciao Tesla people, I just wanted to mention about undocumented changes in the software update 2025.14.3.1. So I checked the site now at teslaapp.com, and there are several changes that this update brought us. So the first one is the Sentry mode menu. So the Sentry mode menu has been updated to make it easy to turn on Sentry mode for one-time use. So under control safety, Tesla now has separate controls to turn on and off Sentry mode on one time, the button icon and Sentry mode icon, and the option to enable Sentry mode wherever this vehicle is parked. And then they exclude the home, work, and favorites options only show up when you enable Sentry mode when parked. So let me show you. So if you go to controls, okay, controls, and then you go to safety, okay. So the Sentry mode option is here, and you can enable it when Sentry is in park, so auto enabled. So if you push this, then you can exclude the home, work, and exclude the favorites locations. Okay, so in this moment the Sentry mode is on. There is the red dot, and then you can exclude where, for example, if you park inside a garage, you don't need Sentry mode and that kind of stuff. Okay, so you can enable it like that. So let's turn it off and like this. So when auto park, you can enable it, and so every time you park the car, it will automatically turn on Sentry mode. This is pretty cool because you can exclude, for example, locations that are, for example, favorites. On you know the car is safe, and so you can exclude that kind of places, which is pretty good. Now the speedometer, another change that is undocumented. In region where kilometers per hour are used, so my region in Europe mostly, I think in Canada and some other places, of course. Tesla updated their speedometer to properly reflect the kilometers per hour instead of km per hour. So they have capital lower letters instead of capitals. Okay, that's okay. Not a big deal. And then service mode improvements. I want to do a video about this because there are several ones. So I'm going to read just the titles. A new second row seats panel is shown. Connector reference service mode plus. Okay. New guided headlights aimed workflow. Noise recording panel service mode plus updates recording viewers. Okay. So HVAC panel updates, top down cabin view and thermal. And then Falcon door panel updates, interactive ultrasonic sensor diagnostic procedure. That's for Model X, of course. And so these changes are for Cybertruck. Yeah. Most models, and then they have some Cybertruck and then the Model X. And then a camera app for hardware for vehicles. The camera app has been updated so that the repeater camera are now displayed at the top instead of the bottom. Each camera feed is also labeled so that the user can more identify the rear, left, right cameras. In addition, the field of the view for the rear camera is now also wider, not only in the vehicles, but also when viewing the rear camera through the Tesla app. So this is available Model Y. Okay, so if I go to the cameras here, you see I have 4 panels. There is the location and the time. You can jump to the event, okay, but then you can have the grid, of course, and then you have the front camera, back camera, left and right. What is not showing is the pillar cameras. So that updated was in this release. It's not on my Model Y. Most likely it's in the new Model Y. Okay. But it's cool that now are labeled, so it's very easy to identify them. Also, you can jump to the event. You know, when you record the Sentry mode, sometimes the event is far away, so you can jump to the event. In this case, the event is all the way down, and that's me coming to the car. Okay. So that's a pretty cool change. And that's it. So these are all the undocumented changes. Most likely other undocumented cases will be discovered in the coming days. And also I will do a video about this service in service mode. Not all of them are available for Model Y. Some are for Cybertrucks and Model X. But the other ones are available for Model Y too. So I will make a different video, okay? In the meantime, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share it, and I'll see you on next video. Ciao Tesla people.